Gentlemen in the mix.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the drama-filled live stream or drama-filled day on the markets, where crypto took a dive. But in the last hour of trading in stock market, big rally came in, got a 4-hour bullish engulfing candle confirmed. But as you can see on Bitcoin, only back to 67,554, regarding it as resistance and nothing else right now. So not so great. But that's not even really the story of the day as much as it would be what we're looking at right here. Aapl, godlike breakout on very high volume. We're talking Apple's highest volume on the daily since May of 2022. So multi-year highs here on volume on a clean price discovery breakout. Incredible. And virtually hitting the 1272 the day of the breakout, which is 1027. I'm sorry, 207.91, and then you got to 207.15, but after hours up another 0.1%, 207.35. Can y'all hear me? Stream on? Okay. Yeah, the dip keeps dipping. I mean, let's be real, Bitcoin's not really dipping, it's just oscillating for 3 months. That's what it's doing. So, I mean, what? Bitcoin trading at the same price it was trading at May 23rd, April 16th, March 16th, March 3rd, same price. Yep, but I mean, finite money, and you can see where the money's going. It's going into big tech across the board, man. So Apple got, NVIDIA, if you were living under a rock, you didn't know. I mean, NVIDIA, what it did, overtook Apple briefly before today in market cap for number 2. Apple's now number 2 again, and Microsoft number 1. So this is the main story of the day, but then we have to just kind of forget about crypto for a second, and we have to look at Microsoft, or look what's happening. This is roaring 20s. You're here. I mean, guess what happened? Jesus chimes for Apple and Microsoft at the same freaking time. Double Jesus chimes. Highest daily candle close in human history on Microsoft today. Getting ready for an all-time high probably tomorrow at some point. You do have Fair and Open Market Committee going on. You got Jerome Powell who's going to speak. You're going to have short-term volatility. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. In the end, it will probably be inconsequential, but unless he's just like, we're going to cut interest rates, with Apple doing what it just did, with NVIDIA doing what it just did, and what Microsoft doing, and what some of these other tech names are doing. Because, I mean, after hours, Orcl reported earnings. This one that looks so freaking good. And it's like, if it can just survive earnings, it's like, well, sometimes the earnings make it. Here it was beautiful. Broke out of that flag. And trading at all-time highs, 9.22% up. After hours, 135.30, closed at 123.88. Yeah, let's go cut rates, dude. Let's just create hyperinflation. Let's do it. So, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying about tomorrow. Like, unless something insane happens, which would be interest rate cuts, I don't know how they do it. They could justify it in these market conditions. Okay, Orcl, but then, it's, you name it. Applied Materials, all-time highs. Only up 0.79%, but who cares? Never in human history seen levels this high. AMAT. Killing it. SNPS. This looks like something about to go berserk. I mean, right? You got this stupid uptrend. Market participants violated the demand line of the uptrend, but tested the 200 moving average a couple times. Buyers recaptured that demand line, and look how they sprung it, and they're back testing the spring. And now, as of yesterday on SNPS, a piercing line reversal above the former all-time high from December of 2023, and got the follow through off the piercing line. So this is, I mean, again, unless tomorrow maybe something crazy happens, you've survived earnings, it's over now. You don't have to worry about it for 3 months on this, and overbought would be 670. So this is like kind of poised for all-time highs. Package software. Hey, get ready. M-shape continuation. Gartley. It just looks good. Google, started running at the end of the day amongst the highest highs ever. On top 5, top 6, whatever, all-time highs, close. 0.23% up on the day, and very elevated, near overbought, right? Just disregarding the bearish divergence I don't know what to tell you, man. It's crazy good. These mega cap stocks, Amazon, getting ready, man. I mean, it's almost like one low, the highest low in human civilization on Amazon's chart, right? Remember the Amazonians, whenever they existed in the Amazon in South America, did they ever see a 177 swing low on Amazon? No, not even them. The company named after them. And the rainforest or whatever. Okay, so it looks like they're about to burn this rainforest down when they break 188, 190. There it is. You've been oscillating. You've been spinning your wheels and nothing to show for it for 3 years. And now you're up against that wall. And if they break, this is like canary behavior, right? You know, you have bullish wave structures where you'll get the X, the A. Then you'll get a 786 or an 886, then the higher low, and then normally after that you get the 1272 to the 1618. Well, in this situation, the B point exceeds the X point, and that's where the meme comes from on the canary, where it's like, oh my God, 2618. Let's just say the 1272 up there would be the target. So it's like hyper bullish wave structure in development if they could break 188. And the wind is blowing a certain way, if you can feel it. And that wind is blowing probably for Amazon breaking this level soon and maybe running to a major 1272 to 1755. Okay. It's nice. It's like really, really nice. And then I think we looked at all of them. Yeah, look at the big four, and then Nvidia. You know what? Oh yeah, we also we'll look at Meta too, which is just like Amazon in its own right. I don't know. Nvidia, I think they're implying that eventually we'll see $195 or something on the scam wick. I figured they would get rid of it. They're just not going to get rid of it. It's just going to be here forever. Normally they'll erase the weird data. Is this on y'all's chart still on the daily? Let me know. So you're just sitting at 120.91, 121.01 after hour. Who cares? Just flat after that violent all-time high of $1,255.30 for the split, and you're just sitting sideways now, a little overbought. Nothing to make of this. No idea, you know.
Sup, bud, can we take a look at MEG? It's a Bitcoin related stock with 21 mil market cap. Looks like many others I've seen before that they would go way higher. How would you trade?
SoFlo Mick, thank you for that $20 super chat. Like that super chat if you haven't yet. Whoa, that's cool, G-Dong. What, you can respond to their super chats now? That's pretty nice for engagement. Like other viewers and contributors to the live chat can respond to the tips. That's awesome. That has to be really new. I've never in my life seen that. Have y'all? Nice. Okay. So Nvidia just third largest market cap stock in the world, hanging around near all-time highs, few percent removed from that. So okay, just wanted let's do it. Let's look at Meta real quick, which is, if you don't know, number 5 in the world in market cap. Dude, this thing is getting ready to go test those all-time highs. You got dividends coming out 2 days from now, 3 days, 14th. So I don't know if there'll be a sell-off of that, but I mean, think about 524 to 530. That's where you're looking. It looks super strong, doesn't it? Crazy. Something interesting that not really like relevant to these big guys, but like Shopify got murdered on its earnings, but it's really cool to see that there is, if you care, you may not. There's a demand line from October 2022, November 2023, anchoring that way, and then here's your third touch. The buyers have defended this level, and they have actually defended 59.52, that old all-time high from February 2020. That's support now. I mean, that's really good. They could fill the gap at 76. This is kind of like a longer-term uptrend, you know, higher highs, higher lows. Even with this pullback, that's just kind of a deep 786 retrace, not even a gap fill. So make of that what you will. It might be easy to set up a stop if you want to see this ride higher, but yeah, I'm just pointing out Pan W. Bro, this thing is unbelievable. Look at this. Recaptured and then retested, demand line as support and starting to go. I mean, this could all just come crashing down tomorrow. You know, CPI could do it. That could be it. That was the bots, the algos, the market makers, Warren Buffett. They all knew that was it. The Congress people, you know, with their options, insider trading. This is the day that it will all end. But if it doesn't, my God, dude, some of these just look primed to keep going. Another insane mover is Broadcom, dude. All-time highs. After hours, more all-time highs. You know what this looks like? This looks like NVIDIA before it went berserk. Look at this. I mean, partial decline in a rectangle. That's pretty much what you got. And then we go back to that NVIDIA chart so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here. It's almost like the same freaking picture. Consolidation and then that partial decline. And here you are breaking out. And it's like, man, what did that manifest into? Stupid higher prices. So that's an AV Geo going on. Very nice. Oh, yeah, GME, GameStop, everyone wants to talk. Yeah, it started. They did think there was a news-driven catalyst, of course, that came in. And it's just, wow, they did it, man. They freaking did it. Look at this. I mean, I hope it's not down 20% tomorrow or whatever, because they might do it. But technically speaking, this is incredible. Where you have that demand line we painted yesterday. It's like, you pretty much tested that today. At the same time, you pretty much tested 2150 to 2320, the inflection zone. That's just real, very real level from 2022. And now you got a bullish engulfing candle. Still holding those joke meme options because it didn't matter. It was nothing. It ended up becoming something up there. I just don't care. Like, I'm not really getting in and out, man. I want to see where this thing. Oh, we're gonna get to 63. I don't think it'll happen overnight like it did mid-May, but maybe it'll happen again. We'll see. It's just interesting to pay attention to because it's the summertime, and besides big tech doing things, there's just not much else going on, right? Stupid low volume across these markets. Yeah, so, I mean, cool. And then I guess we'll look at AMC for a second. I mean, they're hanging. Engulfing candle up 11% the day, you know. It would be cool to see AMC do it too. Stick it to all the institutional short sellers of these joke companies. I mean, it's like they got a point, you know. Like I understand why you would short them. Okay, so let's just go to Bitcoin. Since we started not on Bitcoin, let's go to Bitcoin. Here's the damage assessment. All right, so I've just kind of reassessed here for an idea for maybe we could get ourselves a bullish 5-0. Okay, it's just another way of looking at it. Okay, yeah, I got the range on the other chart, but you got that bearish divergence. You got the second test of the level, right? 88% retrace. It's perfect. I mean, it goes by the freaking book. 1414 fib extension, the B to C point. Confluent with the 886. So you are going for, in 30 minutes, it'll be confirmed, your lowest daily candle close since May 19th. be taking out that low from May 31st. And if we are lucky, we get a $65,000 Bitcoin, and that would give us the 50%. 64, it'd be in the zone. Auto zone, which is also setting up for a major reversal possibly. So I'll tell you, if you want another harmonic, this is a harmonic, but so is this. That's a harmonic too. The bullish 5-0. See if we could a lot of the examples do 113s, which is like you don't have to have 113. It can be 886 or 113. Dang, man, they like all of them do that. It's so dumb. Can we find an 886? Oh, here it is, but that's like flipped. Need to get Scott to print out some 886 bullish 5-0s. Put on Google. So all I can do is that's not it. Oh my god. Not enough, man. So I'll just shade this one. Whatever. Just this, man. It's like all it is. Alright, the harmonic completes. And the pullback, 50% pullback, and that's what you're getting. That's what we're looking at, that 64.3 level for resolution. So we got a little bit more downside, but should be all right. That's a big support resistance. If you look left, I mean big. I mean it's bigger at 58, 57. I would think a lot more touches, but it's real. And that would be like a shark pattern underperforming in a bullish trend. But you never know, man, because this is like literally how things look before. I mean, there's not much difference between this and the legendary bullish Gartley 2019. I mean, if you look at that, that is a bottoming structure. That's what cycle reversals look like. If you've seen enough of them. So it is kind of cause for a little concern, but I'm just hoping underperformance because it's Bitcoin, because we romanticize it because it's different than other assets. You know what I will hope for is like, hey man, all these stupid effing loser Beanie Baby S coins painted beautiful M shapes with type 2s, and they've just been being terrible. No one's been buying crap, so let's do it. No one's selling crap on Bitcoin. Performance, joke. Fail. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's just interesting. Okay. I mean, tell me the difference between this and then burn it in your mind, and then we just go to freaking HBAW. Let me show you here. Not much difference, right? I mean, long-term just destruction, and then the M shape develops the type 2, and then it's like going onward, man. And HBAR's not dead yet, not even close. HBAR'd have to fall below like 7.4 cents to be dead, to be like kind of invalid. I mean, really have to fall below like 6.8 cents. But I'm just saying that's kind of what you have on Bitcoin right now. So
since we started out on BitConf, let's go further into crypto.
Oof. Man, they sure as heck did this, didn't they? They broke 35.20 for now. Negative momentum at its highest level since April. Lowest RSI since May, which isn't a big deal because we had that newsring catalyst. That's what you got, man. They're violating a level from history, and I'll show you what it is right there. I mean, 3K could be on deck if Bitcoin's going to just regard this level as resistance and then run to 65K, 64.3. You know Ethereum's going way lower at that point, as well as the altcoins. Okay. BNB was getting wrecked. Continue to get wrecked. Man, after they made all-time highs, they were like, that's good enough. Dump it. And now you're trading the same price you're trading at June 2nd, below multiple key levels that you would prefer it be above, but still not making a lower low than even the May 30th low. Wow, that's a lot of selling. So off the highs, right? FOMOing. BNB down about 17% from its all-time high. Still could be the highest low literally ever. Insane. Sold down 6+%. Yep, I mean, that was the run, and they're pulling it back, and all we can hope for is whenever the selling concludes, whenever market participants pivot this asset, it's above the 200, it's above the previous low from May 2nd, May 1st, it's above 124, 130. That's all we can hope for. Long-term uptrend. That's it. Do we need to look at XRP? Not really. It's XRP might as well be any other S coin at this point. Man, it was close. You get 24 minutes, so it's the lowest close since April 13th. But at any lower, it would be the lowest daily candle close since September of 2023. Yeah, dude, good investment, bro. Good place to put your money. It's just not.
Marathon Digital had a 12 intraday move, while Bitcoin was down most of the day. If that isn't bullish, then I'm not Big D Trump. Tomorrow we shall receive the catalyst we need to run like a majestic antelope in the Sahara Desert.
Big bet. Trump, you know you don't need to say Sahara Desert, right? You just say the Sahara, because I'm pretty sure that Sahara means desert. So you're literally saying the desert. Someone back me up on that. Okay. What's up, people on Twitch? What is that? Low 4 a.m., dude. What's up, man? Any other people on Twitch? What's up, Muhammad? He says, under pressure, GME. Thanks for watching over there. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Mark a lot. What's up, dude? XDammy. Did we do it right, man? I guess if you were the guy from Goodfellas, it would be your kind of place, right? I'm going to go to the Sahara Desert. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, get wrecked, XRP. What a joke, man. And there's just like, what do we care about stupid joke S coins? Bro, Uniswap down 13%. Big wet farts everywhere. Remember we were talking about talking crap about DYDX? It was a request yesterday, and it's like, dude, they're just kind of a joke, man. It's kind of awful, and it's like 9%. Freaking losers. Look at this, going for the lowest daily candle close since June 14th of last year. Loser. Good God. I mean, they gave it a shot, man, didn't they? Subautistic hodl. I've not covered SMLR, but my alerts went off on it. I can't even believe it. A couple Bitcoin miners and SMLR were up today with this kind of carnage in the crypto market. It's unreal. Look at this, dude. Look at what's happened. Oh, it's crazy. We had it. It was there. It hit one target. I mean, for 48 hours, the only like one of three targets, and then it was over. And now look at it. Oh, just so happens that CRV is about to make the lowest freaking price in candle close since November of 2020. Beanie babies. Beanie babies. Yes. Untraditional market. Traditional technical analysis. We're here trying to apply traditional technical analysis to an untraditional joke beanie baby market. And my God, I mean, it's been reliable sometimes, and sometimes it's like this. It's gross. I mean, it's 50,000 shades of gross. I don't know what FT, but they were going to change the world. Going for the lowest daily candle close since March. Right, ran up, and what they do, they tested resistance as resistance, and just, I mean, it's still fine. I mean, like, when it looks like this, though, I can't really be that surprised if we ever saw 40 cents again. That would be a great deep retrace, way lower. It would make more sense. Whatever, man. Look what they've done to these S coins, dude. Look at SHIB. Oh, it's gross, dude. It's real gross. They tested the level, and there's just not enough demand. And, okay, fine. Relenting. Now you're back at the support. And if there's not enough demand, see you down at 1800. Oh, it's nasty, dude. Looking at these alts. Dogecoin. Doge was going to save the world. Same price since March 1st. It's literally mid-June. You're right, Adams. Sure. Pet Rocks. Beanie Babies, Pokemons, Pogs, right? Remember the Pogs from the 90s? They're all the same. Yes. I could collect them all, man. Anyway, it's just, we'll look at, I guess we'll look at totals real quick. That's not good. What the beep? Sorry, my stuff got effed. There it is. Jonathan, you okay, man?
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Yeah, tell me about it, dude. All right, 2.3 trillion, right? They tested once and twice and thrice. 2.577 trillion. No, they tested and failed more than that. They've been testing and failing most of the year to break that one level from May of 2021. Now you're selling off, and I guess we'll see what happens at 2.3 trillion. So that just means there's probably a little more downside in this market. Whatever. Yeah, that's kind of all I got to say about crypto. It's pretty bad, man. I mean, just some of the setups look pretty freaking great by the book, but when there's no liquidity and no one's buying, and big one's testing levels from like some major breakout levels, and then you fail once, and then you fail twice, and it's like, dang, dude, that's like new data presenting itself that's showing like there's just certainly not enough demand to break out yet. So buyers are going to relent, sellers are going to take over like we're watching, and we're going to see like how deep they can take this price, and that's going to kill altcoins, unfortunately, and the setups. I mean, some of the setups are not dead yet, you know. I think a lot are, but like, we look at Bitcoin dominance, and that was pretty telling. The way it looks, the way it's setting up for 60% market cap dominance. And this is just, here it is, man. It's beautiful. It's literally beautiful. Right, confirming the highest lows of the entire freaking uptrend that's been going on for a couple years now. You're 18 months plus. 60% on deck. Your S coins will die. Okay, your S coins are effed in this situation, unfortunately. Whether Bitcoin goes up and leaves them in the dust, or gets wrecked and they lose 40-50% of their value. Yeah, dude. Crypto. You crypto, bro? Yeah, man, I'm crypto, bro. I just got Pundy Coins logo tattooed on my freaking cheekbone, dude. Oh, bro, that's metal. I'm a crypto bro, too. I got XRP's old logo on my forearm. You know, the fidget spinner one? Yeah, dude, I'm OG XRP, dude. Oh, you're trying to say that you got an XRP tattoo and its old logo? What was that, 2018? Oh, it's same price. Oh, yeah, dude, it's okay, though. I'm not unhappy. What? Why do I not sound happy? I'm just, because I'm speaking reality about the crypto market sentiment and the lack of liquidity and volume and no bids. I'm in a bad mood. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a great mood. Feeling good. But not feeling great about altcoins. So don't like misconstrue like how I'm talking about a particular market sector, subsector, and it's me and my feelings. You just don't get it, bro. So here's gold. Just at a bottom of a range, I guess. I mean, there's a level that buyers are certainly trying to defend for now. Still up. I think this is going to move. This is going to catch some asks or some bids tomorrow. Leading up to Jerome and after, during Jerome and after Jerome. It's going to be wild. Gold's always kind of been one to respond to these FOMC meetings, so keep your eye on it. Silver still correcting some. I don't know. It's, identifying three falling peaks, classic distribution. Whoa, what the? Computer? Whoa. I mean, you can see it. You can see that it's like one high, the second high, the third high. And wow, it's really kind of it may fail, it may didn't fail. I mean, like it may pump, but if we're talking about price action, you got the most terrible thing you could ever dream of if you're a bull in the short term, where you have a bearish breakdown, the confirmation line by the textbook, by the way. Now, in my opinion, this is like the rules of the structure. The confirmation line is the bottom of the second valley. That's what we got right here. I plotted it with the orange line, 29.38. They broke it. They rebroke it on the 10th. They have formally back tested the confirmation line as resistance. So it's a break, it's a hook. And if you might get a go here today in coming days, that's like lower prices and separating. That's it's kind of a confirmed three falling peaks past couple days. So we'll see. Again, all bets are off tomorrow, man. Or something like gold and silver. No regrets. No regrets, chat, on XRP. We're talking about, like the cattle future. Oh, dude. Today, though, it was a continuation of natural freaking gas, man. Another day. They are streaking. This is like 5 in a row. 5-day win streak. 5-day multi-month highs. Highest price since January 14th after they broke that pennant out. What a nice pennant, right? A great little pause. Let's go one again. Yeah, it was natural gas. It was cocoa futures today. Cocoa futures highest daily candle close. Wow, since April 30th. Cocoa futures making a comeback after the blow off top. Wheat futures also was up today. Nice bullish engulfing candle. Don't think there's too much to say about it yet. Yeah, that's kind of it for commodities. I mean, sugar was up, but it got wrecked yesterday. Okay, if you want, we can take a gander at your futures. U.S. futures. You got the S&P futures, top left, Dow Jones, top right, bottom left, NASDAQ 100 futures, bottom right, Russell 2000. I mean, look what happened. NASDAQ 100 all-time freaking highs. Hype in the chat. Currently at those all-time highs. S&P futures currently at those all-time highs. I mean, as the closing bell occurred, my alert went off for the all-time high. I'm sure Aapl pumping, closing at its highs helped that. So, along with Microsoft. So there you have it, man. And then Dow Jones futures looks incredible above 37,840. I mean, this is like such a level that's been. Are you telling me they're accumulating and this is one low and this is the second low? I mean, getting ready for 39.9, 40K again? Probably. Hike in, Larry. Thanks, dude. All right, let's go take a look at let's go. Oh my god, man. It's wild. Call options going insane. But it's crazy. I mean, I sat in these options for like a month. It was just like nothing. Like just for a month, just down. And then within a matter of a few days, like, oh my god. Patience. Sometimes just required. If you're holding something, you got a few months out until expiration. Forget about it, man. Stick to the plan. Whatever. Don't get impatient. And then like you can see something like this. And it's just wild that like on a day where crypto got eviscerated, Wolf Tang, I mean, highest daily candle close since July 26th of 2023. But I mean, this is the way it looks. This is how things look before it's $6, man. Probably outside of a black swan, you're probably going to see it. You're probably going to double from here or close enough to doubling. 80% upside. And then maybe it gets nuts. Like, dude, it was March 2022. This thing was at $12. Look at that. I mean, $16 in 2021. Yeah, so it's a green Bitcoin miner. It did things. And then Iran, just unstoppable, just like it's very similar. Yeah, very similar to Wolf Tang. I don't think it was as nice, but it's performing better than Wolf Tang. Breakout, highest close since April of 2022. That's awesome. One thing that's better about this one, there's just not as much support resistance from history as Wolf. So that means like easier for you and all of the market participants to understand where maybe they'd have their sell orders. So, I mean, there's a swing low at 1250 that pretty much tested today. But overhead resistance at 1560. Up almost 20% today. And that's about it. I mean, that and Wolf and then Core Science is kind of going, man. Things have turned around violently on this one. The boat is sailed. Mara was up though, and hard to believe that this thing was up. They've taken it below supports. I guess as long as it makes a higher low than 1473, you're okay. You'll make a higher low. Clean spark. I don't know, man. It just kind of reminds me of Bitcoin, where it's like, wow, man, congrats on the run. But I'm talking 5 months now. It's worse than Bitcoin. We're 5 months of this. That is what is beyond titillating. Boobulating. I mean, pretty much. This is awful. Price action. No structure, I guess. It looked like Momo shift, but they're still defending $15. Still. Somehow. Was it Hive? No, it was Hut. Hut was the good active one. Yeah, this one is not yet really, I mean, it's off the entry, but it's just not really paying out yet. I still think 1250, 1830 eventually. This will have it stay probably the way it looks. Yeah, the miners did. And then what was it? Batson was talking about MicroStrategy. I didn't see this one today. What are you talking about? A 12 move day. So this to this. Nah, man, it only moved like 7%. What are you talking about? Nah, no 12% move. 7% max from yesterday to the low, and then it rallies up, only down 2.78%. Okay, and then we'll look at coin that, got murked. Made a marginal recovery towards the end of the day with the Bitcoin move, but whatever. I mean, down 0.225%. 2.25%, what did I say? I mean, it's still there. It still looks glorious. Sad news is they've never back tested 212 since they recaptured it. So if things get really bad on Bitcoin, that's where it could probably wind up. But either way, if that happens, it's still fine. It's just be disappointing when you had such a clean breakout of this wedge And man, 250. It's like that's almost everything on this chart. And it's like I'm coming in to the battle station and I'm scanning through charts, and then I finally get to coin and I'm like 250. Oh, we're breaking to. Oh, we're back below it. Oh, we're breaking it. Oh, like for a week now. I don't tell you, man. 250. It's like everything. I'll show you why. It's like these swing high 2021. Multiple times, yeah. So I think above that you got a pretty clean shot at 282, $300. Just don't. I mean, how can you mark up with such terrible price action on Bitcoin? You can't really, unless you're Wolf Tang or IREN, which has insane revenue, good fundamentals backing it up for real. PayPal trying to shake you out. Yeah, PayPal, man. Been doing that forever now. But, yep. It was a bad day, but it didn't do any technical damage. There's a gap that's unfilled at 63.71 that hasn't even filled yet. So, yeah, maybe a little hidden bearish divergence could be in development now. But either way, it's still like all good, despite the bad day. So you can have bad days and there's no change in the analysis. No change here. Just disappointing. I don't know about y'all, man. I've been live 48 minutes and yeah, what else is there to talk about? Besides big tech, running the show. It's a dream, man. Futures, S&P, and NASDAQ all-time highs as I'm speaking to you. China's getting wrecked. Hong Kong, 5-week lows. China, 6-week lows on their markets. Japan's bringing PlayStations. UK 100, lowest candle close since May 1st.
XDR/NASDAQ PLS.
Extreme. What's up, dude? G-Dog. We can do it. We want Extreme Networks. Oh, do we have another request? Can't even remember, dude. We did. MIGIE. Yeah, we'll go to that after that one. Okay, 2 requests on the day. Thank y'all for that. Mawson Infrastructure Group Incorporated. Nice. Ooh. This actually is kind of, I mean, it's to what would be relevant. To what would someone say about that? You know, problem is, it's a huge loser. My God, it's so bad, right? But it's a great request, SoFlo, because he's identifying some sort of M shape, completing, and some favorable price action correlating to a January 2023, December 2022 low. So, yeah, I mean, we could try to look at it like maybe Gartley. Is the Gartley. Dang, dude. I love it. That's crazy, man. Kidding me? Spring in, they're recapturing the level. They're actually confirming it as support now. Who's this SoFlo Mick guy doing things, man? All-time lows, but what are you gonna do? It's so easy to target. You know where the level is. It's no brainer. 359, 368. Stop loss, no brainer below 85 cents. So if you were gonna try to strategize here, an M shape, the basement, they're trying to turn things around. I mean, it is so bread and butter. There's no controversy. Look, 7-1, so we move it below the D point just to be 5-1 reward to risk right there. There you have it, man. That's Mawson Infrastructure Group. Down 3.73% today. Internet software services. Ooh, earnings report in 69 days. Okay, something to maybe, dude. And then if you're just going to say target 2, let's just say the A point, you know, wrap it up like that. Simple. I mean, that's a publication. That's just education centric, man. Nice request, dude. I know it's the basement, but looks like a bottoming structure. It's a harmonic pattern, technical indicators. That's it. There it is. A new day. Nice job, dude. That's crazy. If this plays out, then probably gonna get Hype King. I mean, this is Hype King worthy. If it we get targets. Okay. There you have it. So let's go back to Bitcoin for a second, just because it's the again a new day. Look on the 8s. We just at the top of the hour. You just look at Bitcoin and Ethereum because that's home base, kind of. There it is, the lowest daily candle close since May 19th. The bearish divergence is continuing to play out. And that's it. 38% retrace achieved today at the low 66,187, touched and forgotten. As you can see on the 4-hour, 67,554 is not a joke. 67,554 is it was the old all-time high candle close from November of 2021. That is what market participants are testing right now. 200 some moving average on the 4-hour. That's not really great. I mean, cool engulfing, but got a lot of. I'm not going to really feel comfortable on Bitcoin until we're back above 69K now. Okay. Whatever. All right, go to Extreme Networks. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it does look kind of bottomy. A little bit, you know. Good god. Yeah, this thing 886, I guess, right? Was it an 886? It certainly was. So trying to reverse at a deep value perceived area. I don't know though. Could we call it could you call it anything? I mean, you could be like, okay, that was that. Yeah, it broke out and back test the breakout, like descending, broadening wedge. Oh, it was just a channel.
Pepe
yeah, it
testing
broke out,
a demand
kinda.
line on daily chart.
Pepe. It's been a while, man. Been a while. Huh. So Charizard, thanks, man. And then you got maybe a local level right there. They're kind of breaking out, yeah. Upside, I mean 13, 1295. Yeah, and above 1295, nothing. That means I think you could target for 1550. How do I strategize? I don't know. You're a little far off. Maybe below 11. You know, let it ride to 1550. So yeah, it's cool, but starting to kind of get away. Yeah, you got a breakout kind of going on. You got a back test of a certain breakout going on. All right. Pepe coin, dude. Old data levels, huh? What do you mean? Old Pepe. It's alright. Music stop. Dang, dude, Pepe. You kidding me? Look at this. Like, this is Pepe. This is like a blue chip stock, like Walmart of S coins, I guess. I don't even know how we. That's it. That's pretty much what you got going on here. High for freaking Pepe. I don't know. I mean, oversold looks like 92.76. Yeah, I mean 10,853, the old all-time high. And they have not tested it yet. I mean, they're testing this May 15th high, but not this high from March 14th. So, sure, it's kind of crazy. And go find me some S coins that look like this. There are not many, dude. Something's going on, and someone is buying, and you're just uptrending like a king, man, on Pepe. I know you're saying old data levels, but I'm talking about old data levels. Testing at a man line. I don't think so. I don't think you're testing at a man line. You could be testing a horizontal line, support resistance, potentially, but it could go a little lower for the test. Heck, man, this could go to, again, 9,000 and still be fine. Pepe is doing things, man. Animal spirits in Pepe. I don't think it's wise to have $100,000 cash and then to go on the internet and then go ask someone on a live stream what they should do. Where would they put the $100,000? I don't think that's the wisest course of action as a human being with that money, you know? Is that crazy? Wagner, all right. Either way, no one's saying you don't have more than that, but you are bringing up the 100,000. You know. So if you're out, hey, maybe Pepe looks all right. Stop loss below 10,600. I don't know. Freaking crypto right now is just, oh god. AutoZone looks pretty freaking nuts. I mean, it's got the makings of a Velocity Athlete for a bullish reversal. So it's like, hey man, I got 100,000 and I've got this asset that's in a long-term uptrend by the grace of God, and there's no arguing, and earnings just happened, and there's extremely nice bullish divergence at this demand line. Very well established uptrend. We're talking that's been going on multiple years, 3+ year uptrend. 200 moving average defended. This is it. I mean, like, this is normally where AutoZone's kind of pivoting and running again. So, hey, here you go, Wagner. There you go. Get in the zone, freaking AutoZone. But, dude, it's not freaking XLM, dude. Pretty cool. Intriguing. Hey, we made it to an hour. Nice. Yeah, I mean, easy to manage risk here. Like, right, if you were entering on the engulfing candle today and recapturing the demand line, we would just strategizing. As soon as one would enter, they would set up a stop loss around 27.20. So if it failed, right, you wouldn't want to own the asset below the 200, below the demand line, below the swing low that's being put in right now. That would be invalidating bullish divergence. There just wouldn't be really an argument for owning it below that level. So if someone's longing that, they want to stop loss it, let it ride. All right, Whiskey Sanchez, same answer. It's just an argument, dude, and these can fail. Certainly, but that's the whole thing. It's you play the numbers game. You act like you be the blackjack table. You be the house. You just keep managing your risk on assets like this over and over and over again. I cannot hear the music at all, can y'all? Oh yeah, it was just quiet on my side. One that's interesting, but again, it's like one of those like, oh, it might be putting a bottoming base in, but it's real estate connected, and it's like not like this. Like this is it's undeniable uptrend, beautiful. There are animal spirits for sure in AutoZone. Yes, you can go that route. Value and uptrends probably always the best bet. Always looking for like uptrends like this, inverse head and shoulders. You know, whatever. Value, 886 to 786 from previous lows to highs. All right, but then you go to like some like smart house, all right, smart rent, and it's at the basement. I mean, this is all-time lows. It's garbage. It's trash. And this could fail so easily and just dump to 150 or lower. But it's like, dang, dude, there's like an M shape and there's like a type 2 return at the bottom. So it's like risk management-wise, you got that going for you. But I don't know if bids will come in on this. It's like you're trading a loser S coin. It's there. There's, I guess, some value. You got a confirmation low and a local confirmation low to boot.
Can we take a look at the S coin quiff?
But they just may not come in.
Pair?
They just dump this thing. Seen that? Cat with hat, bro. You remember cat with hat? Cat with hat. It's already done. Party was announced. Everyone was invited to the party on stream. It had, played out, and then the party ended, and that was it. There's nothing more to talk about with cat with hat, but we'll go to it. Elimination round. Thank you. Cat with hat spot. Right? That's not it. Yep. I got nothing for you now, man. Right? You either got the class accumulation at the key levels and it ran up 100%, or now you're having to deal with an asset that's put in its highest high ever. It's sold off and it's now formally put in a lower high. And in fact, back tested what was once a resistance from May 24th, 29th, whatever, 26th, 29th. And it was upthrusted. Now you have a back test of upthrust. Not really great. I wouldn't be. I mean, I don't really know how you can strategize it very well here, because it could sell off and see the 200. It could come back down to 9138 and still be fine in an uptrend. It's not a slam dunk. It was a slam dunk in late May, mid to late May, and now it's not a slam dunk. But it is a great trend. It's still uptrending, but its most recent discernible event is a lower high than the highest high. There you go. Sorry, elimination round. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but it's like not fair. It's not fair to me that we were here. It happened live. And now it's just elevated, but harder to apply a framework to manage risk and to increase the probability of upside. Yeah, I look at this on the daily and I'm really like, I don't know. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. Yeah, not really. Almost like head and shoulders looking a back test of 9138 could be good. Could be healthy. 886 from this low to high would also be fine. I don't think there's anything to do now. I think there was a thing to do, and it was to trade it and take profit when you doubled your money, and now you're out, and you're probably waiting for another crazy pattern like that to develop. But until then, hands off. Yeah, DJT been just getting wrecked, man. Oof. Taking it back down to 33.60, 37.30. I mean, maybe they could defend that, but you're going to need to test that. Some soul searching needed on this asset. Market participants going to have to show us what they're made of at a key level, and if they don't hold it, 200 at 30, you could maybe paint an M shape, which is also probably around 26.40. It's nasty. You're now, as of today, trading in the bearish control zone on the RSI. Negative momentum is at its highest levels since April 18th. Nothing really here that sticks out as great. Momentum shifted into the hands of the sellers, and now they've taken back over, pushing this thing lower. Lowest daily candle close confirmed today since April 25th. It's just gross. It's just not really good right now. Sorry about your meme stock. Trump Media and Technology Group Corporation Connect. Yeah. Remember IP? Still up there, man. It was a dream. It was a dream, man. Was it today or was it yesterday? It was like 2 days ago. Saw its highest price. Filled a gap from June of 2022. This is a profit-taking level. This is where like someone maybe isn't exiting, but they've taken some off the table from right an entry around 34, 35, and then a pullback happens, a higher low than these lows gets put in most likely, and you run again, you test it, you break it, and you head to $57. It might take a couple months, few months. All right, well, really appreciate y'all coming out today. What a record day for the stock market. I know some of y'all are crypto bros, and you're always going to be a crypto bro. You got those tattoos. You can't take them off. Can't get them laser removed because you currently in the crypto market you don't have the money, right? Crypto's not yielding you enough money to go get a laser removal tattoo of your Pundy coin. And so we're going to see what the bear shark type 2 return, what it manifests into. Hopefully just a 65K test, bullish 5.0, and then we run and go test 71 plus K again, then break it. So just stalling out. They could never break the level. They tried once, it seemed great. They tried twice, it was looking like maybe, nope, and then this failure. But still, I still think, like, despite the sell-off today and sell-off a couple days ago, a few days ago, like long term, we talked about this just yesterday. It's like if Bitcoin goes down 5-10% from here, it's inconsequential in long term. It just is. It still puts in its highest low at 63K, highest low of entire freaking uptrend. It's just you've lost your mind and you may have panic sold and you're mad. That's all it does. It doesn't mean it's over for Bitcoin, just you and your patience and your position possibly. So, all right, CPI tomorrow, man. You better be paying attention to the markets. 2 p.m. normally when Jerome speaks. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions. And real quick, we did have a couple renewals. So hype in the chat for Millworm. Thank you for the 7 months continued support. Stealth Arts, thank you for the 5 months continued support. Thank you so much. K2, thank you too. So until next time, respect the T. A.
Johnny M in the mix. between us. And you have to find that true life balance to keep you sane. It's your life.